Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another reaction and review for the newest chapter of One Piece. It's chapter 1057. Before this video, I was actually thinking about like what am I expecting for this chapter? What am I wanting for this chapter? And like there's just so much I'm wanting right now. I want it to be confirmed whether or not Yamato's on the crew. Last video I was saying I was unsure if I really wanted Yamato on the crew. I just want confirmation and I'll be happy either way. Um, I want some sort of hint at what the next arc is going to be. I want more hints about like Cross Guild. I want to know about that. I want a bunch of stuff about the wider world in general. I don't actually think we're gonna get those though, because that's what we've been getting these past few chapters. But I don't know. I'm really excited. Let's see. I'm looking down at the chapter now. We're starting off with another little Uta story. This time we're seeing Shanks right here, so that's pretty cool. Shanks saying, "Why isn't the kid going to sleep? Uta won't quit crying. She's screaming like a banshee." We have Lucky Roo over here. "We could always knock her out." Do that and you'll get a flogging from the whole crew. "What are we gonna do? We haven't slept a wink." Oh, there's Uta's mother. We don't actually get to see her too much. Now they're all, and she's singing. That's what it seems like. They're all dancing along. This also reminds me, I need to watch the newest episode of One Piece, because supposedly that has a lot to do with film red, but I don't know. I don't know where these little before chapter things are going, but we have One Piece chapter 1057, Final Curtain. So this is going to be, I guess, the final chapter of Wano, finally ending it off. But first we have Germa 66 Cold Blood Voyage, Volume 16, Caesar's Poison Gas Attack. We have Caesar. I don't exactly know who. Is he just attacking everyone at once? He's just throwing out a gas attack. I see Katakuri in the back. I don't know which one that is. One of the other Germa people. I can't tell if that's Ichiji, Nichi, one of them. Caesar's just throwing a gas attack. I don't know what his plan is, but he's going in, I guess. Bang, bang. Okay, sorry, I just started reading. This is the start of the actual chapter. Bang, bang, bang. Dark clouds gather. A storm echoes through the sky, consuming Onigashima. The roar of the azure dragon and the howls of countless other beasts join the cacophony. At Habu Port, the scattered leaves of fall are bleached auburn in the pattering rain. The stage is set for a tale of duty and honor. This is the story of the royal retainers. So it looks like they're putting on a play or something, just talking about the story. That's pretty cool. And their quest to let Kozuki Oden's name shine once more. Many a hardship lie in wait, but they stay resolute to meet their fate. As the evening of the fire festival starts to unfold. So they're just telling the story of everything that just happened, I guess. I mean, it makes sense. These people, they don't know anything. I'm guessing most people don't even know who Luffy is. Even though he's like such a huge pirate, Wano's been cut off. They don't know who he is. Supposedly some guy just came in and beat up Kaido. Force near Tokage Port Udon. What? You're not heading out to sea, Yamato? Nope. I'm staying. I've already spoken to Luffy and the others about it. I'm actually genuinely surprised. What? I'm so excited to actually see everyone else's reaction. Like, cause I like to watch Roger's base and like Tekking 101. I know Roger's base was like so sure that Yamato was going on the crew. I'm really excited to see what he has to say. I'm kind of glad. I never thought Yamato would be great as part of the crew, but I just assumed, where the story was going. I was like, well, I just have to accept the fact, Yamato's probably going to be on the crew, but this is actually way crazy. I've already spoken to Luffy and others about it. Let's see where reasoning is. Are you really content with this, Yamato? Aren't I welcome here? You are. We were just confused. A moment ago, you said you had made up your mind. Yeah, that. Oh, that? Well, Odin started his journey with a tour of Wano, right? I realize there's so much out there I don't understand. But I'm sure that I'll find a way if I follow in his footsteps, and I'm bound to make it out to sea sooner or later. Unbelievable. You were able to tell them about all this? I guess that makes sense. She wants to live as Odin did. I feel like Odin was like part of Wano, and like I mean, he was next up to be shogun, and so he knew a lot about Wano. Yamato probably doesn't know too much about Wano. She was always like kept away from everything out at Onigashima. She was in prison. That does it. They must have intentionally snubbed me to bid farewell to everyone but us. Oh, okay, yeah, this is Momonosuke being mad that they didn't say bye to him. Sorry, my page just reloaded and now it's being annoying. Your name, your father was a fool of a lord. Identify yourself. I'm Luffy. Getting a bunch of flashbacks. So what if you're a warrior? I'm gonna be king of the pirates one day. So there. Bye. Well, one day I'll be anointed shogun of Wano. So take that, you halfwit. Big talk for an eel. You're nothing but an ignorant ape. What are you, Momo? Just a figurehead? Are you just gonna stand there and cry? I want to beat Kaido. Alright then, let's team up. It's an alliance. Luffy, that's the spirit, Momo. You may be a cowardly, jumped up, top-knotted brat, but you're right. Find a way to survive and we'll have your back. Don't forget, we're pals. We're just getting a lot of flashback. This is making me seem like very much... This is making me feel, I mean, that we're probably not going to get any hints about what the next arc is going to be because we're just sort of recapping everything. I'll ask you one more time, boy. What is your name? Kozuki Momonosuke, the man who will be shogun of Wano. Go, you can fly, right? Stop Onigashima in its tracks. I will definitely beat Kaido. He's still running, huffing and puffing. We may not have always gotten along, but we went through a lot together. Is he really that heartless? I was wrong about you, Luffy, you fiend. He is mistaking being free to be rude. I mean, he saved your country, okay? I don't think you can be too mad. But I understand him. They spent a long time together. It's kind of weird that he just left. I am actually curious what his reasoning for this. Am I wrong, Kinemon? Not at all. By the way, Momonosuke-sama, is there a reason we aren't flying? Quiet. Momonosuke-sama, you sure are undisputed You are the undisputed shogun of Wano now. Depending on Luffy Dono's words, I may have no choice but to cleave him apart for this slight. Exactly. That is the way of the samurai. I thought we were pals, Luffy. Bro, it's not... I don't think it's that big of a deal. He just left without saying bye. You don't need to kill him. He's probably going to be back anyway at some point. Like that's just the way Luffy is. You guys should know him by now. I think you're blowing this out of proportion. Exactly. Yamato gets it. He humiliated us. Overlooking this without giving him a few blows and bites is out of the question. Takage, poor Udon. Remember, the next time we meet, it'll be as enemies. Don't whine to me if we're shooting to kill. Gotcha. See you around, Traff. Buzz off. Set sail. Hey. Oh, they're all looking out. Looks like, yep, Momonosuke and Kinemon are coming. You monsters. And Yamato. I've come to see you off. Momonosuke, Kinemon. Yamato-chan. Luffy, what? Wait, what's happening? Oh, yeah, okay, he just went into his human form. I was like, wait, who even is that? I keep forgetting he's an adult now. Got you. Luffy. What is the meaning of this outrage? How can you abandon the two comrades you have known for the longest? Have known the longest without... That's actually true. I find that a bit funny because I feel like Kinemon and Momonosuke are like the longest, like, I guess, team up characters we've had. Because like most arcs, they have someone like, you know, with them, teaming up with them that aren't actually part of the crew. I feel like They've been with us for like half the story probably now. You have Ingrid the Shogun. What do you have to say for yourself? What's the big deal? We're meeting now, aren't we? Luffy, this is an edict from the Shogun. Please don't leave. I'll be so lonely. I want to be with you forever. I can't take this. That's so so bizarre. He's still such a child in this adult body. I only managed to survive because you were there. You're the reason I can laugh again. Thank you so much for avenging my father and my mother. You see, I can't even express myself properly now. I'm scared of what happens next. Please don't go. That's quite the pitiful sight. Cut him a break. He's still a little kid on the inside. Usopp, yeah, it's ready. What's ready? We've been waiting all this time because I wanted to give you this. You can't play the tough shogun with me, Momo. Even if you're a bit bigger now, I know what you're like on the inside. You're a small, weak dummy, but I think of you like a little brother. Oh, that's so nice. This is a flag. Oh, I was thinking it was gonna be the like crappily drawn pirate flag that Luffy draws, but no, it's just because it's a bit wrinkled, so I couldn't tell exactly what it looks like. When times are tough, look at it and remember your seafaring adventures. Hang it up somewhere in Wano, and if any major bad news comes knocking, just point 'em to it. I'll let them know that screwing with our friends is the same as screwing with us. Does that mean I am one of you? Kinemon, Yamato, Momo. If any of you ever want to be pirates, I'll come for you right away. Just remember, I won't have any weaklings on board. Take care of them, Yamato. Let's go. Keep it together, Shogun. Good luck, Momonosuke. Kinemon, mark my words. Someday I will surpass Kozuki Oden. I will be by your side when you do. That's really interesting. He wants to surpass him, not just live up to him. All right, let's set course for Hakumai. The main port is there. I was told there's a lift that can lower ships down. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you need some way to get down. I thought since we scaled the waterfall to get here, we'd have to fall down it to leave. Me too, thank goodness. Ah ha ha. Kid over here, yeah, that makes sense. You guys would use the main port. It's the safe it's the safe and sound way after all. Are they just gonna oh no. Perfect for you, Wesses. Safe and oh no. They both snap. No, Luffy, being safe is good. Don't let him get to you. Hang on, Captain. What's with that face? We all think the main port is better. Jinbei, give me the help. Luffy, don't. They're just sailing off the waterfall. Stop it. Take this. No, we're all gonna die. The might of the outlaws, recruited by Lord Momonosuke and Kinemon, made them akin to real-life wisdom kings. Their power descended like a wrathful tsunami, obliterating all in its path. Even Kaido, the Dragon King, and the yokai-possessed giant Oiron failed to withstand their assault. The heavens themselves were torn as painful shrieks reverberated through the air. Bro, I'm gonna get chills from this speech. During that chaos, Princess Ioria was accosted by Orochi, the snake that seemingly perished in the flames, in a desperate last-ditch attempt for his spiteful vengeance. Oh, we're coming back to the play. That's where the speech is coming. His gambit was thwarted by a single slash, and who owns the blade that separated Orochi from his final cursed head? Why, none other than Kozuki Oden's second disciple, Denjiro. With his last one detached and burning, the twisted Kurozumi was at long last brought to his knees. And then a flash of lightning marked the fall of Onigashima, and with it, the fall of the Dragon King Kaido. The sun had finally pierced the dark clouds that were suffocating Wano for 20 long years. The skies were cleared. Sounds from the ignorant masses celebrating the fire festival in the capital crept into their ears. Then suddenly, defying all reason, the burning remains of Orochi spoke. The Kurozumi family's grudge shall continue to curse this rotten land generation after generation for all eternity. But Princess Yori refused to flinch or shudder. She held her gaze. This country's 20 years worth of torturous memories fueled her heart. I don't know what to say. This speech is just so good. I'm just thinking right now, I really want to see this in the anime. They'll probably have the shamisen playing at this time, and it'll be so good. Stand back. It's too dangerous, Hiyori-sama, cried Samurai Denjiro, but she brushed aside his hand. A beloved princess would not yield a single step. Staring into Orochi's devilish face, she delivered a... what is that word? Epitaph? Her fan held aloft, the Kozuki crest proudly dancing on its edge, no longer having to bite her tongue, like she did for the last 20 years. She cried out, "Father, mother, brother, in our homeland, hear this. The Kurozumi were born to burn." Oh, perfect little comparison to Odin. Bun, sound of the shamisen playing. And now time slides ahead to the day after the festival. Also, I don't know why I didn't point this out. This is a great panel with Hiyori right here. That's like screensaver worthy. Where feuds and weapons can finally rest, the shocking truth is revealed at the port where there is the reversed crescent moon met. The denouement of this violent saga is a joyous reunion. The blood spilt in order to revive this clan will never be forgotten. A record of their sacrifices will always be carried by the wind. There's a little translator's note. This part of the Rakugu is a reference to the novel Shinsengumi Blood Wind Record. That concludes today's tale on our nation's renowned samurai. Another great panel showing all of the samurai and Momo and Tama. I see her over there. And Yamato. And how they miraculously returned to us. Momonosuke-sama, Shogun-sama. With that, I think a well-earned break is in order. Now, where shall we hang this flag? Till we meet again, farewell. Final curtain, chapter 1057 end. Inherited will never fades. I don't know where that comes from, but I just wanted to point that out because I see that. That was a pretty great chapter. It felt longer than a normal chapter. I don't know if that was just me imagining things, though. But it felt longer. Obviously, we didn't get a look at the wider world, like I was saying. Obviously, that's obviously not the point of this chapter. Every other chapter has been doing that, so I didn't really expect it to do it anyway. But, alright, where should we start? I don't have much to say about the cover story. Because I'm not completely sure how exactly all this will come back into the plot. Caesar might come back into the plot. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like Caesar is just one of those characters, similar to like Caribou, he'll just come back in the plot, and it'll just seem very minor. Probably gonna have some larger effect though. But I don't know. This was just a great little conclusion chapter. I don't know what else to say. The only big thing that happened was Yamato is not coming on the crew, and that's just like so crazy to me because I just accepted the fact. I was just like, yep, okay, Yamato's probably gonna be on the crew. And I was like, I trust Oda. I feel like eventually I'll like Yamato. At this point, I was like, I don't know. Like, being a Straw Hat is like a big thing. I don't think you can just throw in any character. But I was like, I'm sure Oda can make me like Yamato a lot more if he wanted to. But that's not what he did. And that kind of surprises me. But I really want to see like the full community's reaction to this, because it was like very split between people wanting Yamato on the crew and them not wanting her on the crew. So it's pretty crazy. There's probably going to be a lot of angry fans, but I think most people will be able to just accept the fact and move on. Um, yeah, I'm looking through the chapter. I'm trying to find any little details that. Okay. Luffy now claimed Wano as his territory. That's sort of to be expected, but it's still very cool. Putting up his flag, claiming it there. I do wonder how the government's going to react to this because they sent Green Bull, but now Green Bull just left because of Shanks. So I don't know what else they'll do with Wano. I'm sure they'll send more military, and that's probably why it's good that Yamato stays because they still need some very strong fighters. Um, I don't think there's any too many big details. It was a very fun chapter. I'm not just because there's not anything too big doesn't mean it was a bad chapter, but I don't know. I do want to see the anime adaptation of this. I feel like it would be done very well. At least I would hope so. I haven't watched too much of the anime recently, but I think they'll do a good job on this. Yeah. Oh, and then Momonosuke said someday I will surpass Kazuki Oden. I don't know if he's ever said he wanted to surpass Kazuki Oden before, so I don't know. I just thought it'd be nice to point out. Yeah. Everyone's setting off. I don't think there's. And then yeah, this entire like speech was amazing. I really liked it. Again, I would like to see that in the anime. But I think that's about all I have to say about this. So, a great chapter all around. I don't have anything to complain about, genuinely. But because while I was reading it, I was thinking like, there's this flashback section with just like Momonosuke and Luffy's interactions, and I was like, I don't know why we're spending so much time on this, but this chapter felt longer than usual in general, so I'm kind of fine with that. I maybe it's not longer than usual though, but yeah, that's all I have to really say about this chapter. It was a great chapter, but I don't know. I want to see more comments. So if you have your thoughts on this video, please comment. If you have any thoughts on the chapter, please comment. That'd be very nice. And save the blobfish; it's endangered. So and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.